they're starting to put in like social justice warriorism into foodie stuff. Case in point, Bon Appetit, which is both a website and a magazine. And they have a little statement out. They say, our team will be auditing previously published recipes and articles that may not have been thoroughly fact-checked or read for cultural sensitivity when originally authored. And I'm like, what? How are you making food culturally insensitive? How is this even? So they talk about Bon Appetit's research director, and apparently this also extends to Epicurious. And they're addressing the racism in their recipes. Oh, man. I am literally a question mark right now. I have morphed into an inanimate expression. Yeah. And so it starts off with this dude named Joey. How you doing? Hernandez. Who says he grew up eating Technicolor Filipino shaved ice dessert. A confection with sweetened beans, jellied fruits, flan, tapioca, a bunch of other stuff, and blah, blah, blah. They ate it. And he said, and then this is where he goes. And I'm thinking, that sounds like amazing. And then it goes here. And it was called Halo Halo. He asks, he says, it was jarring to say the least. Was a Filipino person consulted on this? What? Did the writer do the first bit of research? Like many people who had seen a beloved recipe riffed on in a major publication, I had so many questions. Please tell me then you addressed German chocolate cake. I'm going to go on the side here. When in the hell did Germans ever get their hands on coconut? I actually went back and read the history of it. So I do understand the history of German chocolate cake because apparently it was like a chocolate whatever and it was named after the guy's last name was German, but whatever. Well, where did the coconut come from? Because now everyone's like, coconut in Bavaria. That's not like what? Stop. Okay? Marshmallows in the Lucky Charms. Was an Irish person consulted on this? Why are the little alphabets white? Pretty stereotypical, don't you think? Big racists. So anyway, he's like, he was mad because whatever confection he was eating, he was mad because apparently it was not, no Filipino was consulted. And then he looked at Bon Appetit's recipes for Vietnamese pho, mumbo sauce, flaky bread, white guy kimchi. And he goes, all of these recipes, their origins or worse, were lampooned. And basically they were all ripped off. And that no person whose culture these recipes actually came from, he claims that they weren't always consulted in every case or something. Oh my gosh. Can you have alcohol when you're supposed to be fasting?
That's a negative.
Oh my gosh, this sucks. These people are driving me to drink and it's not even 5 o'clock. And then he goes, quotes the San Francisco Chronicle restaurant critic, and they're talking about how mainstream media has normalized a white culture even in food. Have you eaten food lately? Because I disagree with that. Also, shut up. So they keep going, and they say that they're going to audit all their previous published recipes and any articles for cultural sensitivity. They're going to look at all the recipes. They're going to update recipes with editor's notes, addressing changes to include cultural context, and address past appropriation and tokenization. Did we shoehorn a trendy ingredient with no explanation? And then they're also looking at protocols to vet subjects because of racism, sexism. It's food. Are you making ice cream in a pair of boobs? Otherwise, I don't get it.
Can you do that?
Yeah, you can.
You can?
Yeah, and you can do it in cakes too.
Didn't know that.
When my stepdad turned 50, he got boob cakes.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
So it's a thing.
Huh.
I was just like, looks like you use fondant. I'm just saying. This is ridiculous. It's food. This is how far we're going. I wouldn't be shocked anymore if you're not even going to be able to enjoy food of any other culture but your own.
But that's all the food I like.
Yeah, I know. So I feel like that in that 70s show when they're getting ready to go into a gym and there's a big sign that says you can't have any like alcohol, guns, knives, blah, blah, blah. And whoever character Ashton Kutcher's, I can't remember his character's name. He's like, oh, I can't go in. I have all of these things. It's like, I feel like this, I like all of this stuff.